Let's make sure. Oh yeah, there we are. There we're good. Let me turn this down real quick. Did I put you first time in the chat? Thank you, and also thanks for the follow. I'm alive. Yep, I'm alive. I'm here. Recap. Let's recap. So, I don't know if I can. So we're here, as the title says. We go from Raccoon City to the USG Ishimura, which is equally not as great. Things are equally as bad as they are there. So we're going to some of the worst locations a person can find themselves. Silent Hill, then to Raccoon City, and now we're here. So what has happened? We're a repair crew coming to the ship. Um, Isaac, the main character that we're playing as. Oh shit, that's loud as hell. The man himself. It's not a city of raccoons. I don't know. You gotta take it up with the umbrella, as far as I know. The game is loud. Yep, I'm gonna have to turn that. Actually, let me check something. That is why. There we go. Can I turn myself up? Let me see. Because I'm already maxed, but I pretty much just got to get closer to the mic. What I have to do. Project my voice a little more. But yeah, okay. Walking around. Yeah, we came here to the ship. Things are not in the best shape, as you can see. The best way you could, like, everyone seems to be in a rush. There's blood on the ground and such. Can you turn the game up a little bit? Yeah, it's quiet. So I'm going to have to go into the settings itself. I wonder if that sounds better. Perfect. All right, yeah. I'm going to pause it because I just heard something. I'm going to pause the game because right as I was going to continue talking, as the game was like hanging around, I heard something scream in the background. So I'm like, I'm just going to pause. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Also, shout out to Pepsi Zero Sugar. This good shit. Please sponsor me. You know, but we're here. Hey, yeah. Uh, W drink pick. I just tried this out yesterday. I was curious of it, and I was like, hey, this is actually some good stuff because I like Dr Pepper Zero Sugar, but I wanted to branch out to other zero sugars. So I was like, let me try this one. And it was like, oh, like the first sip, I was like, whoa, like this is fantastic. But Isaac's here for his girlfriend, but right now I think the crew that came here, the repair crew, is just focused on living and seeing what the hell just happened. Outside of that, I think I'll give a recap on my interaction or any exposure to Dead Space. I had played RE4 and 5 briefly back in the day, so kind of the beginning of liking survival horror game. The Dead Space one is the first one I actually bought and put time into. But the original game, at the time, since it was like my first true horror game, like I'm sitting down and playing on my own, used to scare the hell out of me to where I think I could only make it an hour and a half before I have to quit playing the game. So it took me, I'd say, years to finish it. Over the years, since I have played more, it hasn't, I would say, it still gets to me. Like, it's still like the jump scares and such still get me. But like, the atmosphere isn't as stressful as for me as it used to be before. Cause I would get like 2 or 3 jump scares and I would just quit. It's like I have to go play something else where I'm the threat and not the threat is around me. But like I said, I think that's a quick one. Like, cause I said last time, I'll talk about my experiences in exposure and I guess connection to each Dead Space game as we go through this trilogy. Cause we're going to this one. We're starting with this one. We're not starting with the original. We're doing the remake. The story's roughly the same, and there's also a lot of quality of life changes from like the other games into this one. So yeah, so we'll start with this one, and once we're done with this, we'll move on to 2, and then 3. 3 would be with co-op, which I'll hold off to when we're closer to there. Just say who I'm co-oping with that with. But without further ado, let's get into the game. What was the last thing I had to do? Get to the medical deck. Also, the other thing that happened is, can I open this? I can. The ship that we came on is completely fucked. So, we're stuck here until we can find a way out of here. We started with a whole crew of people, I think 5 people, now it's just the 3 of us. So, things aren't looking good for us right now. And I just used a health pack when I shouldn't have. Okay, I haven't. I have 2 extra health packs. That should be fine. See, one big difference I can see with the original into this one. The original is definitely like an early 360 game because the lighting was never this ominous and like to this level. So like certain rooms, like especially the one we were just at, doesn't have like this mood lighting that you're seeing here. And like, yeah, like it slowly loads up, having that hum. Like this was a lot brighter in the original, so like this being darker with mood lighting, helping with the overall atmosphere of the game. So like, also this is, I guess I could bring up the remake. I have played once when it initially released. I think it was 3 years ago at this point. It's been a while. I was also gonna say, one thing I can give credit. This game is terrifying because you never know when you get into combat. Like there are certain moments you will, like, okay, I'm gonna fight something. But like right now, where I'm just walking around, and I feel like, okay, I'm safe and nothing's coming at me. This game could just throw something at you, all of a sudden. Which I was gonna say, like at least Silent Hill and Resident Evil, at least give you an idea. Like when you go to a location, like, all right, I'm gonna fight something here. I bet. It doesn't feel as random as this game tends to make it feel at times. Some ammo, some credits, anything here? Excuse me. But like I said, yeah, the Ishimura is not a fun place to be at currently. Next suit of armor. Legacy. You could have the old suit. I'm probably not going to apply that one. The thing I used it in when I initially played it, but I'll just stick to like the ones that you naturally upgrade to over time. Does this game have the... No, okay. I'll discuss what I was looking for once we reach 2. Yeah, so I think I mentioned last time I did start a new game plus run. You did like... Excuse me. Shit. The sneeze. But like I started a new game plus run because like you get a new set of armor and like you carry your gun upgrades over. Which I think I started roughly a couple months after playing this game initially. But I didn't get this far. Like, I didn't get far because... Here, let me show off before I upgrade something. This is where I stopped. Like, literally this early in the game. So I was like... I'm not in the mood to play this, but also, like, I should probably say this too when I stream it later on. I'll put it in the air, because eventually I'm going to need that upgrade. As you can see, here's my new game plus saves, which we're gonna navigate between these two. Yeah. I do love the little added details to this suit. Also, the sound design in this remake is also great. Like the subtle creaks in the ship and like the fans, like that fan was like a little struggling to move. Sounds very close to like the, I guess, the necromorphs, the monsters that we were fighting. Screech, or when they're walking, like you can hear them crawling in the vent. So it's like you're always kind of more on edge in this game. What, motherfucker? That got me a little bit. I'll say that. Because I heard the scream and like on the other side of the ship, and I was like, all right, things are not. This game is constantly trying to mess with me. Chapter 2, Intensive Care. Kinesis module. Aim and use circle to use. Give me a moment because I'm gonna loot real quick. Don't see anything. But alright. I don't know if you could tell by how fast I quickly moved the camera to aim, but that fucking got me. Oh, push. So I heard like a loud noise and I was like, what the fuck is that? Also, like, can't wait for me to get jump scared. Like, I probably will, but you're probably also like, just look how I react in my eyes, because I am just gonna. There are certain like moments where like. Poop.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
Damn it. See, it happened too soon right after the other jump scare. Saw a prompt to pick something up. Oh, there it is. Equip. Isn't it already equipped? It's not. Okay. Yes. This is still the best one. Oh, the one from 9, where like the little girl just drops the little possessed girl just drops randomly. Yeah, that one did get me. Pulse rifle. Press and hold for primary fire. Aim and R1 for alternate fire. Okay. Think I did mention like last time. Yeah, majority of these guns have an alt fire. Like this one is just changing the orientation. Okay, that's what that icon means. Alex, legendary jump scare. Oh shit, Alex popped up. Shouldn't, yeah, about to say, this shouldn't have any of the new game plus stuff. But this one has like a mine. You know what? I'm just gonna save after looking at all that.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, nice. Thank you for the alert. Yeah, this thing is functionally changed because this is like, you would know what a chapter would end when you'd go in here. Which I guess, can I show that now? Is that an option? Nope. A cool thing with the remake, which I'm curious. Can I not? I guess the best way I can say is like, you can see at the top right, you see like the ship. It says overview. In the OG game, like each location of the ship, what you're seeing, medical, flight deck, and all that, will explore different areas. You're seeing them in that map. Like once you would like a chapter which is focused on that one area or maybe another, but that's it. Like, but in the remake, one of the biggest changes they made is they made the ship wholly interconnected. Okay, I was like, I saw you added me in the group chat. I was like, oh, something going on with my stream? I don't know. I can't tell. Just a to-do list. But thank you for throwing that out. Nice, nice. It's a to-do list, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so the whole ship is interconnected. So with that, they added side missions to do in the game. When I initially played this, I did all of them. So depending how I feel, I don't know if I want to just crit path like the story or do them. I might do them because I do remember like they do add like stuff to the overall narrative. I don't need to be blocking my path that much. God knows if I need to run. Okay, nice. Thank you, thank you. Hear me out. How many times have you played this? This remake once, the OG, the original game 3 times. We get... I guess I can say this. I'm not going to say this now, but he has...
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Retrieve Captain's rig. Destroy barricade. So, funny thing is, Mito, John has played the original, but one session. I believe it was a mutual friend of ours, Josh, brought it over for him to play. Sean tells me, I think 2 jump scares in, he quits playing it. He's like, no, I don't want to play this anymore. So him playing this game would be great. Maybe I might gift it to him before October so he can play a session. Runs. You know what? I have enough to upgrade. And we should get enough credits between now and the next time I'm at this shop. Nice. The new suit of armor. Yeah, so he just got a... No, I think, yeah. I think, like, the torso got some new armor. The right shoulder got new armor, which the legacy is pretty much... This, like, the legacy one that's in the shop is pretty much... Looks identical to this, but it's closer to... I think I could just put it on real quick to display it. The legacy is just the original suit. at the beginning of the game originally. I don't think I've ever worn. I don't think I ever wore it in my first session of this game. Only for like a little bit because I wanted to see the visual upgrades the armor gets. God damn it, that box scared the fuck out of me. But yeah, this is what it is. It's a lot more metallic, like shiny. But I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the graphic detail in this suit of armor is like fairly similar to how it was in the 360. Which I think is a nice detail, but you can get an idea of like how much detail was in the original compared to like the remake's default suit. Like you see like, yeah, there's just done. Send out via Discord. Yeah, it's just green. It's just a lot of grays. Oh, tell him if he plays this, I'll do Solar Hazard 10. On Helldivers? Jesus. You know what? If it actually makes him play this game, then I'm all for it. What's the suit of armor I just upgraded to? What the hell? Hold on, I might have to load back to a previous save because something didn't work out. See, as the game progresses, I would say keep a close eye out on, what is it? The loading screen when they pop up.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
Security
No,
clearance
nothing.
required.
That was a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue.
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
So this, and buy this again, so slight delay. I do want to show off the suit's progression as it upgrades, but also want to experience it again. I think even though like when I knew Game Plus the original, I still like constantly upgraded the suit. I didn't really use the new unlocked one that you get. But that's weird because I could have sworn like at least the other games, like if you upgrade the suit and you change it to something else, it does like suit level 1, 2. Destroy barricade. Find hydrogen tank and shock pad. Would you be without science? Impale and throwing. I'll pick this up. And then shoot. Oh, that didn't do what I expected it to do.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Where's this stick? There it is. Oh, that's a motherfucker right behind me. Ah. You know what? I have a new gun. Oh, that new gun ain't doing too much. One thing I'm curious of is why does this gun have flame round? I don't remember the Necromorphs being that aggressive early on where they start running at you. Loot and loot. The outside of the combat, which it does have something similar, it being over the shoulder and such. What is this? What is it? Watch the vents. But like, yeah, I know one of the earliest inspiration, the ideas for this game is like, one of the developers played Resident Evil 4 when it came out, and he was like, "What if we made this game but in space?" What the fuck? You know what? Ah! I'm just gonna take a sip. I'm just gonna take a sip. Things are fucking heating up a lot faster than I expected. Oh shit! You're still alive? I would say, yeah, there's another clip of a jump scare for you.
Lifted.
Forget what I said that the game won't jump scare me, because I'm used to it. Because I can obviously tell that's not the case. I forgot there's a combat director in this. Which the game, if the game is realizing that you're doing really well in combat, it's just going to make it harder for you. Tissue sample. Oh, mind if I do?
Soon Surgical log. Dr. Charles Mercer. Copy to my secure terminal. I convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. It's remarkable to finally see what I've sought all my life. The miners, this transformation, the divide death itself. Kine is erring on the side of caution. His faith has been shaken by these necromorphs, as he calls them. How strange. When my own faith has been so richly rewarded. With or without Kine, I must study one of these creatures. Or the next best thing. Brennan's patient, for example.
Jeez, that was a lot more explosive than I expected it to be. Dr. Mercer. I wonder if we're gonna, see the further adventures of what that man is talking about. Marker's discovery, personal log, Dr. Klein, time. Video logs from quality are poor quality, but seen enough to discover bin. Artifact appears to have a genuine marker. First found. Is Unitology's founding. Must go on first board. Can even imagine potential to find. Well, I think that's just Dr. Khan's initial reaction to when the colony found a marker, which I'm not going to delve in too much in the narrative because it's best to experience it as it unravels. Nicole Brennan. Oh, I bet, and I hope so.
It's me.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over Unitology bullshit. Not again.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location? Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
Patient log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So this is Isaac's girlfriend. Okay, dissection on Jane Doe. Thanks so hard to remember what's real. Your church mentor talked to you again, Jane Doe. He knows me and my girlfriend want to leave. I can feel it. Our last seminar was about heretics. How every unitologist who leaves is an enemy of humanity. Dr. Brennan, unitology is big enough to take care of itself. This is about what's right for you, Dr. Brennan. Just be careful. The church pulls out these tricks when they feel threatened. They have neurophysicists too. Even if you get out, they'll try to. Dr. O'Brennan, sorry, I did something happen. I had a patient who her son tried so hard, but I will fight for you with everything I've got, but never underestimate how strong this church pull is. Investigate emergency room. Wait, what is the current objective then? Okay. Yeah, you can get a sense of this religion unitology doesn't have the best. You get the sense like it's very cult-like, and people are just like so devoted to it, like regardless of like their integrity of like as a doctor or not, or willing to like look past that for what they want when it comes to that. I don't think I have a note. Suit level upgrade graph extended. Oh, there is no upgrades on this, so I guess it has flame rounds by default. So yeah, the more upgrades I get to the suit, the more upgrade paths open up to me. So what is this? Stasis energy, duration, stasis size zone. So yeah, I definitely want to get my HP up. Oh, what's this? Yeah, this game. What the fuck? Oh. So this is actually something I learned about this enemy because it is a baby. Like, there's no way of getting around it. This is a mutated baby, pretty much. But so these aren't like, I would say. I found out these are just cloned bodies, pretty much. Like, I think I just found out this piece a little recently. Specimen 42 is ready for harvest. I was about to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave, but when I checked the database, I saw Ensign Sable had moved ahead of her. That right, Alvarez has been waiting on the list for 3 months. I thought arm transplant took priority over court. Error, clerical error. So yeah, stop killing babies. What the fuck? So yeah, so that note does reference it. Like, these are pretty much just clone bodies, or like there's no mental capacity in these things. These are pretty much just like empty, hollowed bodies with no brain, and they're just mainly meant to be clones of people. So like that guy had his arm, assuming cut off, so he needed a new one. They just clone him, raise that body up to where at a point where they can just replace it. Fuck. I had no idea. I initially thought, like, Jesus. As fucked up it is, killing babies is like, fuck. They just had families up here. But I guess not. A little bit more morbid with, like, just creating clones of yourself just to use as a cadaver for, like, you know what? I lost something. Let's just, create a whole another human being just to take from. Which I think in this universe, cloning is completely illegal on Earth, but out here in space, there's no like regulation for it. What's this? Shock bed.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
Her office is empty. No sign of her. But I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade. Just need a hydrazine tank.
Hurry, Isaac. I don't like what I'm hearing out there.
Let's quickly leave the medical area. Oh, okay. So yeah, like if you're not careful, that can kill you. What the fuck? Is there anything I can sell or pick up? Let me see. Inventory. Stasis pack. Yeah, so throughout the game, I'll pick up schematics and more things become available to purchase. I have enough health. I have enough ammo, which the pulse rifle I don't have. Oh, I'm curious what deal's gonna become now. I can't play this game. CEC. Yeah, that moment just reminded me of like when they were showcasing like the advancements they're wanting to do to this version. One thing is like the way sound reverbs throughout the area. Like they described it like when something like, and this was the scene they showed off. Like initially, when this scene would happen, you would just hear it as if it was like through the next door. You wouldn't hear the sound reverberate and like hollow through the hallways as it did. And that's when I heard the pounding. I was like, "What the hell is that?" And then I quickly remembered. Oh, and like the sound becomes greater the closer you get to it. But a little nice note of its sound is, and I didn't realize, is that you hear Isaac's heart rate go up as he gets closer to the source the sound is coming from. What the fuck is that noise? What the hell?
Level 2 security clearance required.
Let me see what's going on with this. Oh, yeah. Lucky third. Oh. Okay. I guess he did play it after that. I don't know. Capacity. I don't know if I want to up the capacity in this gun because I don't really have much behind it. Yeah, John is teasing something about Dead Space. Just stay tuned. Jeez, I just fucking scared myself grabbing this thing. I'm hearing fucking stumbling noises. Elevator. Of course. Oh, you're not fucking dead. Oh my god. What game should he play? You want it to be a horror game that he can defend himself in or not defend himself in? That's... If it's not something he's... You could always ask Tidley, because if it's not something he can't defend himself in, you could always do like Outlast. Like that's a horror game I have never finished because you can't defend yourself, so it just gets to me too goddamn much. I have to think, because if it's something he can defend himself in, there are horror games that are... I know I've recommended Silent Hill 2 to him, and that game, even though having played it and had exposure, still gets to me, like even now. Like I was doing a new game plus run, and I had to stop playing for a bit. So I was like, I can't do this. Like, this is scaring me too often where I need to take a long break from this. You can defend. Okay, Silent Hill 2 Remake is a good one. A really good one, because you're like in apartment buildings and abandoned hospitals, like purely in the dark, and sound design of the... The Nap Help 1 is not a bad one either. Yep. I forgot that happened. I'm just trying to remember. What is it? Oh, like there's scares in this game, but the problem is my mind is blending between he has to play the VR version. Phasmophobia has a VR version. I don't know if he has a headset, but I do, and I can let him borrow it if he wants to do that. I couldn't play Phasmo in VR because I just get bad motion sickness when it comes to VR games. I only play like Beat Saber, but if he wants to do that for a stream, he's more than welcome to use it. Or other VR horror games that y'all can recommend. I'm not opposed to getting that man to play some horror games. It is enjoyable. In vacuum, the rig will display time remaining before oxygen supply is depleted. And that's the main reason I was like, you know what, I can upgrade oxygen now. It'd probably be best if I did. Like, look at this goddamn shit, dude. And I have to explore majority of it for this game. We're gonna be here a while. Like, if you think stuff is ramped up now, I'll tell you right now, it gets worse. What is it? Okay. Is boot ship. So here's. Oh. Alright, game, you gonna let me get the time? So this is one of the quality of life games. Because in the original game, there was no flying in Zero G like this. In the original game, you would be on this, like this, and you would have to aim and like launch yourself to an area in the map. Where from 2.3.2 onward, they added the Zero G movement, which is a lot better because it feels so fucking good to use and it's fun. Especially the set pieces that they use it for in the later games is elevated. Oh, it's like little hint and tease I can give now is if you ever want to like have
Exiting zero gravity.
a fantasy of like wearing a heavy suit of armor like this and fly like Iron Man, Dead Space has some great set pieces to capture that feeling. Oh, don't mind if I do.
Still holding this position. What's happening there?
I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrazine. I'm not losing anyone else.
Any little loot here that I might be missing? No. No. All right.
Entering zero gravity.
Where was that noise coming from? Oh. And yes, there is combat in these Zero Z sections. Which is great that they added like the free flying Zero G because the original game when you're having to actually like plan where you're landing and where you're moving. So if I would have land in the OG, placed myself here, the only places I could walk around is this. So if an enemy was out of my view, I would have to look for like an active location that would allow me to land on it.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
Oh, I think I just realized what the hell just happened. One thing I will say, because I don't think in the OG game you get like this large of like display of the ship itself like that, which is like I just love looking at it because it gives you like the scale of the ship itself. Like, I think in the OG like there are moments, but nothing like this where you just like look out the vastness and the size of what you're traversing. The hell? Oh, there's something here.
Exiting vacuum.
Jesus, will you stand still? Oh, we're still in zero G. Okay. I was like wondering why it keeps telling me to take off. Oh. That makes sense.
God. Took one step out of the captain's desk and Chen, that thing. He almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Exiting zero gravity.
gonna say that's a nice little detail when they projecting something at the back of his suit. I notice a part of his suit moves up. I guess that showing like the source of where the hologram is coming from on the suit instead of just randomly appearing on there. Ah! Combat director is a fucking asshole. We just hooked up a defibrillator to an explosive. Find the captain's body. Okay, so the objective has continued. Oh, pulse rounds. Nice. I think I picked up another schematic. Yes. Do we be fine in terms of ammo? Investigate emergency room. Where's the emergency room? Can I not? Okay, the side objective is you're not supposed to be here. Side quest is on the direction we're already going, so that's great.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
What is this? Weapon upgrade. Bring upgrade parts to the bench and improve weapons and gear. It's time.
Security clearance required.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Susan. Shit. Maybe I have some KHP left.
follow Nicole's hologram. Like, can I not do this? Okay, so we don't know where she left after that. So it's just continuing the main objective until that becomes more available. Medic, Dr. B. Warwick, Chief Physical Officer. Harris is asleep after another dose of sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Which I think Harris is that dude Nicole is taking care of, so yeah. But the little bit I just read, because these are long notes, which is just mainly detailing like the slow progression of how everything ended up to this moment, like why the crew's not here, why like they mentioned last.
Security clearance required.
Like Isaac has mentioned, like the necromorphs are wearing crew gears. The assumption is definitely, I guess the assumption or like what you find out is like these monsters you're fighting aren't just aliens and such that invaded. No, this is the crew of the ship that has mutated to these things.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Objective okay, so now we're at a point where this side quest is like, all right, that's as far as I can go right now. As much as I turn the lights back on, I unfortunately have to lose that. Make sure no power. I choose to play these games. I choose to put myself in this situation. Come on, Steven, baby. Oh. Oh shit, you're gonna take a little bit more than just that. Huh? Oh, fuck me. Are we chill now? Does the thing calm down?
Move and transmit all
God, I hate the medical area in this game because I distinctly remember this is a lot of the area I would just in the original game just quit. Cause like, God damn it, like they throw so much at you, like of the one enemy type or two early on at this point. I'm just like, God damn, can you please like give me a break at all? Okay, where the hell's my aim right now? You know what? Let me just bring that to me. They don't have to go down there. I don't have to go all the way down. Is there anything over there that I need? Here, let's just, you know. We have future tech. Let's use future tech. Hey, what's that?
Mercer, it's Terrence Cont. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
I'm hearing voices, and I know they're saying something.
Security request retrieved.
You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
It's the only reaction you have? You have nothing to say? Like that crazy shit you just saw? But alright, so like that audio log mentioned, after discovering this thing called a marker, or it may be at this point, people are definitely experiencing certain symptoms of something. And as you can see, yeah, they're obviously not in the right mind. Seems like they're willing to self-mutilate, you know, self-harm, I guess I would say, but also harm others without much thought to it. So, yeah. Whatever it is, having a great influence on it. And not in the best way possible. Not in the best. What the fuck?
Detected.
I'll say, what blew up? Is it a part of a ship or something else that was right there? Cheers. Oxygen recharge. I think me and Isaac's heart rate are about the same speed and this stuff is happening. I think it's just an accurate representation of what my heart rate is at. Oh. A loot. I'll say, damn, look at all this fog. Still alive? Oh shit, kill the captain. Okay, where did that flying thing go? Son of a... Oh, you guys are a lot tougher now. I don't even give a shit about him. I just want you dead. Jesus, does not shooting two limbs kill you anymore? I don't like that. Just in the dark, those lights glowing like that.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Security clearance. You have increased. Has increased higher clearance than doors. Lockers are not accessible.
Clearance confirmed.
Trying to remember if. Change floor. Trying to see like if the game tells you like on floors like no, there's a level 1 door here that you can access. Hell.
Isaac,
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Clearance confirmed.
What does that mean, the loot here? I'm just gonna take this because I'm not coming back here. I want lights in this room, please. Yeah, I doubt I'll be back here, but for the time being, I want to at least see where I'm going or where I'm at. Because if something's gonna attack me, I at least want to
Level
see
2
it.
security clearance required.
What's this? Ooh, schematic.
Clearance confirmed.
Save me, save us. That. All died. Help me, help me, help. I guess I won't read that one. Well, okay, I about to say, did I do this? I was like, yeah, I did. I blew that up. Actively. Like I said, you know, upgrading the suit. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of money between now and then, so it's not really gonna be a problem. Which, how much health do I have? Ooh, I should probably buy some health, actually. I have enough. Now let's fully heal myself. Then save. Any... Wait. Nope, still can't open it. God, this game is fucking beautiful graphically. Obviously, not all the horror that's around, but just visually, like, this is a pretty ass game. In terms of like the lighting, the like particle fog effect. Did I just save? I think I just saved. I don't think there's any point for me to do that now.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Yep. Oh, it's that door down there. Okay, I was about to say, what the hell's making that noise? the ship log that interaction that just happened when we got here? Now I'll save. Where are we going?
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Yeah, this whole thing that I'm doing right now is entirely new. I don't even remember how you reach engineering in the LG one. Yeah, this is like one of the new additions that they added for this version.
Entering vacuum.
I just want to take a gander at this. God, the music in this game is great. There's a big Alien fan, like I can just definitely tell. Like the inspiration is, I forget. I don't know if it was as heavy-handed. Oh, what the hell? I'll say I don't know if it was as apparent in the OG, but I don't mind the level it is now, because there is like subtle sound cues that emulate the sound from those movies, but still having like a unique identity to its music. Ooh, oxygen tank. I forgot that's an item. Where's it at? There it is. Yeah, this whole path that I'm taking is entirely, because I don't recognize it. Like, I think with two, like if when we play it, I'll recognize like, oh yeah, I remember this location and like somewhat of the pathing that you take during it. But doing this, like nothing is like jogging my memory at all.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Scratch marks on the ground aren't a great sign.
Clearance confirmed.
God damn it. Again, I have to remind myself, no one makes me play these games. Solely up to my decision. Fuck?
Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, but it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure, fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Activate control console. Refuel engine south and north and then activate centrifuge. Curious where the default of the main objective is. Same route. Alright.
Engineering log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reporting. Christ, I still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it. Until those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers to the fuel depot to fix it. Gotta keep the team focused or they'll crack. Temple out.
Pulse cutter. Plasma cutter upgrade. Pulse rifle upgrade. Well, those are a lot of money. Plus, no, I don't have another schematic. Heat accumulator, kinetic autoloader. Bring part of the bench to extend it to upgrade. Gain access to special upgrade. I think right now I am gonna have to hold off until I buy these. I may want to save money so I can acquire both at the same time. This? Oh, the Ripper. Like there are 4 slots, and there's typically 3 guns that I alternate between. Like the pulse rifle will typically stays where it's at. The plasma cutters, like typical ones I use is the plasma cutter, pulse rifle, and then the one to the left we haven't acquired yet. The Ripper rope, a remote industrial saw with levitating blades. Primary fire. Let's see, what is also a cool idea about this game is outside of this gun, the pulse rifle, these 2 weapons aren't intended to be weapons. They're intended to be mining tools and gear. They were never intended to like incapacitate enemies or kill people. It is just Isaac is in a terrible situation and he has to use what he has access to.
Security request retrieved.
We need help down in engineering. Danvers, get those wires up. Shut up. I don't want to. I don't want to. Christ, Henderson, your teeth. He's pulling his teeth out. Just hold him. Where the fuck is security? Oh, God. He's dead. No, he's alive, but he hit that sink pretty hard. His own teeth. Chief, what the hell is happening? I don't know. Cancel security request. Henderson needs the medical bay. And a shrink.
Fucking showers, man. Tell me I don't have to go there. You know what? I'm glad. I might have to go there later, but it's not a problem. I had to open my goddamn mouth. When things are going good, I'm just like, you know what? At least it's not gonna be that bad. Open door and there's already a fucking necromorph on the other side of it.
Warning. Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
Excuse me as I marvel at this game's like level of detail in this ship. Yeah, the level of detail and the love put into this game, because it's not, like I mentioned last stream, this is not made by the original dev team. So like this new dev team that made the remake is just doing this out of passion, like the level of detail. And it was definitely something echoed in like their presentations when they would give updates on the game. You know what? I have a new gun. Oh, motherfucker. The Ripper is good. Like, the pulse rifle is good for crowd control. This is just the all-around good gun, the plasma cutter. The Ripper, I like to use it when it's like, you know what? Fuck you and fuck everything that's coming at me right now. I'm just gonna walk you down and just cut you up. Because I just don't want to do... Didn't need to do that. And to hit so I can acquire ammo from these bodies. Fuel station keycard needed.
Last bound done, Chief. Progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves to hell and back. We just wasted an hour fixing them. Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass turned off the power and locked up the circuit breaker. No engines? We're gonna hit planetfall soon. What now? There's got to be someone around here who had a spare access card. Ghost. Wait, you hear that? Davers, go!
The more and more I delve deeper into this game, the more I'm realizing my mind is thinking of two separate games. Like, the locations are fairly identical between the original and remake, but what's going on in them is entirely different. What I'm having to learn. So as much as I'm like, oh yeah, I know what to expect, I'm quickly getting the reality thrown at me. It's like, no, you don't know what you're expecting. Yeah, but I definitely should save after getting the fuel station, 'cause God knows what's gonna happen next.
bridge, we thought that...
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
Huh? This music is not letting up. It's acting like if something intense is about to happen. Extra power is coming.
Security card. Clearance confirmed.
Alright. Turn off lights, life support. I am not gonna lower oxygen, I am just gonna do this in the dark. Part of me wishes I took the oxygen. But it's not upgraded enough where I feel comfortable enough to do that. I hate the fucking sound of those doors. They're so intricate in their sound design. I feel like it's like a monster coming at me. Or like there's a monster around. God damn it, fucking Necrolord! Oh, we pulled it down.
Refueling sequence activated. Additional fuel required for engine restart.
I'm not trying to deal with you in the dark, alright? Fuck you. What? You know what? You know it's actually best to just prepare if something's actually coming at me. That didn't kill you? Alright. Let's heal. I mean, let's save. What's the last one I saved? Was this one? I just love this. I like when they display the levels, the size and the scale of something. And this game just does it beautifully. hell was that all about? It's like, while I'm here, I might as well start searching for this objective. Oh. Oh my god, dude. What the? Oh, come on. Seems like all the skill and experience I have at Dead Space is just going out the window in this stream. Of course, you're not gonna just let me leave. You're gonna be here. Like, you know what? It seemed like I don't have any ammo in this, so I was like, I am just gonna stop you. I don't want to deal with you at all. Healing. I had a feeling as soon as I saw him, I'm like, you don't seem dead to me. There's something about you. Plasma cutter upgraded. Additional power nodes have been salvaged. Oh. What is this? Special. Greatly increases ammunition capacity. Reload speed. Let's upgrade that, and then I get the damage. Then I think I can just add this to something else, which I'll give it to health.
Autopsy report, Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig identifies the subject was junior engineer David Swenson. The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing... God. So sorry. Some postmortem spasms. The chest contains a yellow bile seen in other specimens. Seen this bile react to dead or bioprosthetic cells. The dead tissue is absorbed, recombined, then reanimated. The bile shares genetic markers with human DNA and a growth on the walls. It's all connected to the marker from Aegis 7. How? Dr. Cont studied the marker. Dr. Cont has vanished. Unless he's with the survivors on the mining deck. You'll rest easy now, David. I promise. End log.
Mining deck. On to the main objective again. Yes. So yeah, seeing these holograms and her experiences, like, I'm trying to get down to the bottom of what's going on, but not part of the original game, which is surprising because how much insight they give in fleshing out her character. Oh, I knew there was another one. I just threw out the Ripper. I was like, there's another one coming at me right now, and I know it. We just, bring the Ripper blade out. Because if the other one starts rushing at me, I can at least use the same blade to handle both of them. What the fuck? Oh my god, stop fucking puking on me. Ugh. Did I stomp these bodies over here for stuff? Did him. Where's the other one at? Alright, I must have then. I was gonna say, don't tell me I have to go back on the other side. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it.
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before restart. Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
I just realized I have no health packs on me. I need to quickly change that. I guess one thing I do like about the gameplay loop in this one, which Resident Evil 4 does have a lot of, and I guess it's kind of the beginning of, that I can at least remember. It's like the game, like the combat constantly has you on your feet, where like just standing and sitting in one area to shoot is not advised because like enemies can easily pop up behind you. Gang up on you. Fucking god. It's like, please give me a half pack. I also need to buy more. Ricochet Tracer. Okay. Do I have any? Yeah, I do. Okay, got some of the money I need. Let me sell these. I don't think I'll be using these too often. Same with stasis. I typically don't use a lot of stasis. 2 more. How many? Just one. You know, I'm gonna buy 2 more. Damn, my health was in a really bad state then, if that was the case. Speaking of areas that I remember, that room I just looked at is one I definitely remember.
Confirmed.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a reason you're giving me health right now. Deck log, check-in time, 17:38 hours, inspection. Comments more, absences just, not just unitologists thinking off for religious expectation, exceptions or whatever. We're seeing serious gaps in rotation, people who are getting sick with sleep deprivation, self-inflicted injuries, or just disappearing. They go off shift, they don't come back. Someone said the ship has been attacked. Bullshit. Right our ass and of nowhere. Who comes all this way to attack a mining ship? And yeah, the captain is dead, but Carmack says one of the bridge's staff killed him. I swear to God, the rumors on this deck are getting out of control. Update, lost contact with the bridge. No rig link, no security hardline, nothing. Okay, this is beyond rumors. Fuck this. I'm getting out while I still can.
Clearance confirmed.
So yeah, you can definitely see initially a lot of what was going on in this ship, and what people were experiencing a lot. Had a lot of doubters to the point, like as you see, like over the progression, here's like the captain of the ship is dead. He blows it off because it's like that's just absurd that someone killed him. Okay, he's dead, but it was probably accidental by some means. But after witnessing, like seeing everything kind of shut down around him, changes his whole perspective.
Activation sequence activated. Please stand by.
Mm. Oh. Right now, the Ripper is just my big fuck you gun.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
Did I? Yeah, okay, I did. Oh shit, I didn't realize how low to the on the camera it was. There we go. That's a lot better. I didn't realize that at all. Okay, that they looked and I was like, holy shit. Like I'm towards the bottom end of this camera right now. This is yeah. Especially for the mic, this is a lot better. Power note there. I do have to walk down it. So if I'm lucky, sometimes you can get both tentacles on the same shot. But it is a lot easier with a later gun that I hopefully will get soon. That Jurassic Park T-Rex sound I just heard. Text log, J Temple, Ty. She on? You there? Expletive. What's keeping them? The centrifuge is still offline. We're running out of time. C. Danvers. No wriggling context since they left. Chief, they're gone, aren't they? J Temple. But we've armed them with everything we had. They have set out. They sent word if there were trouble. What did they fall down a hole? Assuming a fucking hole. There's a full tectonic load hanging off our asses. See Danvers, what if we turn off the gravity tethers, drop the load? Buy yourself some time. J Temple, I tried. Unless I rip out half of the ship's wiring, take CEC board members override to drop that ore. Can't risk. Redacted pretty much off the shareholders, and without centrifuge to balance the ship, we're taking the planetfall in hours. If we're lucky. If we're that lucky. And I think that's where we'll end it. So I think I want this game to sit a little longer, because one thing I do notice looking back in between live stream and this one, when I was doing the 3-4 hours, like I may do it, but like God, I finished this game faster than planned, and I do want to let this game sit over like at least over a course of a month or as close as I can get to it, instead of beating it with like in the week or two. So tomorrow, well, no, tomorrow might be a longer stream. Just like make some good progress, but we're making fairly good progress in the speed we're doing right now. I know I'm completing a lot of these objectives fast because I am somewhat familiar, but I do want to stop here because the next set piece or two, I would love to be like towards the beginning of next stream because like it's a pretty good opener to start. You know, the game in the next stream with. So I will be streaming tomorrow at the same scheduled time, but tomorrow there also is a dual stream, so we will stream Dead Space earlier in the day. Then I will go offline, take a little break, and then we'll come back at 8 to play Marathon. This will be my first time streaming Marathon at all. I recently picked it up. I enjoyed it a lot with Mito, so there will be a collab stream tomorrow. So look out. There are 2 streams tomorrow. Like I said, one at 1:15. Thank you. Thanks. 1:15 tomorrow, Central Standard Time, CST, and then a second one after a short couple hour break at 8 p.m. at CST. So that's why I'm like, let's take the break. Cause I guess yeah, just ended here because it's roughly about 2 hours currently. But tomorrow I'll probably do the typical 3 to 4 hours tomorrow, and then we'll go back to like. So I might like do the normal 2 hours, and then like one stream out of like the scheduled time will be like a longer one to like get a lot of progress, but at least let the game sit where I just don't beat this in a week and such. But I would like to thank everyone for tuning in. Again, Nepichu, thanks for stopping by. Alex, you as well. Thanks for the follow as well, Nepichu. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's see what we can get John to play as a horror game. Hopefully like soon or in October. I know I mentioned the Backrooms game, doing that again because the movie's coming out like in a month or two. I'd say a month because tomorrow's April 1st. So we'll see what we can work up and cook up there. But I think that's it today for some Dead Space Remake. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, I am talking at the end of the stream, but a little outro there. But other than that, let's thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the support as always, and we'll see you tomorrow.